We aren't doing this for the fame, the destruction, or the lack of leadership. We're doing it to defend our names and to gain back our future and our legacy. We will not let a little star destroy nor defame our legacy. Enough is enough. We're addressing defamation to restore integrity back to our brand. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Defamation Chronicles Restoring Integrity Recap Part 3. Y'all, this is the final night. This is the final night that we are here. And get ready, y'all, because we're going to get real in tonight's show. I know you guys been waiting for it, and I got to say, we deeply apologize on our end for being late. An hour late. Come on, y'all. It's only an hour. Yeah, it's only an hour, y'all. But we had some schedule difficulties with the cast, so we had to obviously push back the time. But we are here now, and we are going to discuss it hardcore. Fellas, how y'all doing on this fine Monday day?
Pretty good. It's Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday.
It's
a Monday.
Yeah.
We don't like Mondays around here. Anyway, well, gentlemen, let's first kick it off. Let's just kick it off, shall we? Well, I gotta say, let's talk about a show that was supposed to air last fall of 2023, called The Joy.
Mm-hmm.
It was called The Joy, and I want to speak on that. So, well, let's first give it to Damien, because he had actual experience on the show. So, Damien, you have the floor.
Why in the heck we're starting with me first onto this? But anywho, okay. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, yeah, that show right there, that was something, right? And y'all, I'm not even going to say that show because that show has no value or no meaning to me, like another show. But at first, being onto that show right there, it was great. It was great. But I don't know what happened. Like the vibe, I wasn't having it no more because it wasn't the same when we first started off with the test season. I think everybody remembers how the test season went. And during that time, it was great for me, for Damien Anderson. I can't speak for everybody who was a part of that show there. But during the test season, it was great. But when we got picked up, you guys, for that first season, I don't know. Something changed. Something absolutely changed. And I don't know. It went downhill for me. I would say it went downhill because we added a new person onto the show. And I mean, at first, I like it. I really did. But something happened. The chemistry wasn't there no more. And I was like, Damien, I had to remove myself from this. Because I'm not going to be into a space of where the vibe, the chemistry is not there anymore. And for Damien Anderson, like, it was not there anymore. It wasn't. Because we did about what? Well, we did so many episodes, but you guys only saw 5 of those episodes. Only 5 of those. And I say the rest is history. So I left that show. And I'm glad I did. So that's my 2 cents on there. I'm not saying nothing else on to it. Gentlemen. You're done.
Tell them how you really feel. Um, I think that show was a learning lesson because this was really the show where we first came branched together because originally the show was planned differently, very differently. Um, this was from Prince TJ, and I'm gonna let him speak about it and all of that soon. But this show was do you want me to tell him the real story or you just like the
Go.
raw?
That's
You rip
that's why
raw.
we're here.
Okay.
That's
All
why we're
right.
here.
So, we all wasn't supposed to be attached to this show. I wasn't supposed to be attached to this show. Let me tell you what happened. This Prince TJ at the time was running his own thing, and he created a show called The Joy, as we're talking about. And he and Damien was attached to that project since November 2022. And then there was another co-host who know who that person is. We're not gonna say the name. Um, they were getting everything together. They were signing. They were just going and putting everything together. I got a call to be a guest on the show. They was like, hey, we're familiar with your late night show. We like your vibe. Can you come on and be a guest? Sure. Um, I said sure, I'd love to. Then 2 hours later, I get a call saying, hey, can you guest co-host as well? I was like, okay, all right. Because one thing about Prince TJ is he's always graceful in what he does. I just give that up to him because he's always graceful for what he does, man. Because that was his first like stomping ground of being a producer. So we began working with that. I was a guest, right? I came in, we did a read and everything. We're reading over the scripts. I was talking to Damien because I know him from him being a part of my late night show about a month prior. So this is us really coming fresh, not fully knowing the chemistry we would have been going through later, but this is just us coming in the wolf. Like just this is us throwing to the wolves, and we just come together and just produce something great, right? Eventually, um, something happened with one of the co-hosts. An immature thing happened with the co-hosts, which made the show be at a turning point because Prince TJ who is struggling because let me just be honest with you, if you're producing something for the first time, you are going to struggle, and I saw the struggling right there because he had everything in mind. He was losing it because he had this great project, this great idea. Everything was just so aligned, and then it all had to go to waste because of some you know actions. Me being graceful as I am, I went on ahead and said, "Hey, this was just wrong. Let me step in and help out." They was like, "Okay, cool." I brought the first female to that show. I brought a female to that show who agreed to it. Let me tell you, the audition process was crazy because that girl was scared. She was scared, but
He was.
I don't know how I was able. I don't know. I don't know what my magic was to open herself up. She opened up when she did that. I can tell you that she opened
Yeah,
up.
she did. She
She
did.
opened up. She opened up, and everything was working pretty fine. Everybody was together. Everybody was happy. We did a test season that ran successfully. We were able to get premier guest Brian Kelsey. Sherelle. We
Sherelle.
had KM gracefully came through. We just had it all planned out, and then we were looking for that third co-host, that mysterious person from the other project who was agreeing to come on and who was
Young
agreeing
men are
to
shady,
go
man.
on and co-host this show with him. So it was three people. Three people. We went on the sales tour. We went on because with me, I'm the business person. We agreed to it, and this has been Seymour Productions. The staffing got rebranded with adding TJ and Damien because I was able to see how hungry they were for more content, for more work, and gracefully enough, that's where the partnership began. We went through the sales tours, we went through the network greetings. We went through distribution. You name it. We was in meeting with stations. We brought out a great project that people really were excited about. You know.
Yeah.
Um. And I don't want to talk too much though, but I just feel like we gotta really explain what the whole situation is because
Yeah.
what you saw then was not how it ended. Let's just be clear.
You right.
What
You
you
right
saw
about
then
that.
was not how it ended because little boy TJ had a plan, that had a motive that he wanted to create his first panel show, and he wanted to do it
Yes.
his way, and he wanted to do it uniquely. He told me his vision, and I saw what he was visioning, and I accepted what he had, and I was like, okay, let's work to this. Let's see what we can do. Fast forward January. Can we talk about the filming environment too? We can talk about that too.
Everything. Yeah, go
Yeah,
Okay,
ahead.
all
yeah,
right, all
everything.
right,
We're gonna keep it
all
real.
right.
Keep it
Okay,
real.
all right, all right, all right. So, for those of you guys don't know, we filmed this show in about a month. Um, a month. Me and TJ were the pilot guest.
No, no, it was two
At two,
or two and a half.
one of those. We filmed very quickly on that show. We filmed before the holidays, but I'm gonna tell you more about that soon. So, yeah. So we were working on that show, and everything was so cool and everything. Everybody enjoyed themselves. And then this is where the repetition continues. That co-host, that co-host was only there for two daggone shows. Two, two,
Ah,
Two
two,
if you're lucky.
two out of the 10 episode order. Come on,
Two if
10
you're lucky.
episodes. Cause listen,
yeah.
cause listen. One thing I can say about the show, the hosts on this show were not. What's the word I want to use? They were not consistent with producing and creating magic on this show. There
Hosts.
were many executive producer takeovers. There was a lot of Damien and no of the two hosts. One of them had a
Well, I
reason.
can.
We gonna
Yeah.
talk about this one later. The other one, the repetitive. Oh, oh. Can I tell you one of his excuses?
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead.
we're filming around the holiday season, and he tells us that he couldn't go to film because he had to go search for a Christmas hat.
That
That
ain't
took
that
him
something
two,
right there.
3 hours to find a Christmas hat. And we've been reminding you all day, mind you, I'm an executive producer. When you mess with my time, when you mess with my people time, when you mess with my people time, you mess with my time, and when you mess with my time, I have to mess with your time. Good sir. We had a guest, and this guest was not happy.
Gosh.
And I told TJ, no, 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 no. Good listen. Um, I told TJ, I literally went and told TJ face to face, this is burning my name. We have to do something immediately. Because I told TJ, if you're late to something, and if you're late to a place where somebody's coming to represent and build onto your reputation, and you show badness, that is going to be tied into how they're going to see you. They're going to see you as, oh, he late. He late. He was late to the project. You know, it was so much discourse. Like, I can't believe how far we went with that show, man. People enjoyed it for the first episode. Well, after that first episode, everybody just went down.
Yeah, it
Just
was.
went down.
For me, we started in November of 2023 or 2020
Two, two.
2022. Wow. We started in November of 2022 and we wrapped sometime after the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so right then and there at that moment when we wrapped as a as an executive producer, as a creator who've been through so much to get that show produced and to get that show done, it felt like I've accomplished something. It felt like a breather just,
Right.
or it felt like a rock just lifted off my back, and it felt like I
Exactly.
just got breather, because we completed the first season, even though one of the people weren't there half the season, half of the
Mm-hmm.
test season, the trial run. Even though he wasn't there half of the time, we still managed to get it done, and I felt like we have accomplished something. But after that, We're not dummies because we knew that after that trial run, you weren't there. You didn't put in half of the work, that the other host did. So you had to get let go. So we had to
Oh
let him
yeah,
go, and
that meeting was rough.
it was not like a decision on the educators on where it was a hard decision. No, no. On this situation here, on the Joy, it was a very easy decision for us to make because if you're not contributing to the project that you
Mhm.
said you were going to commit to, then I'm sorry, you have to let go. That's why they say
Mhm.
don't allow people to make verbal agreements.
We
Write that
learned that. We
stuff
learned that. We
down.
learned that.
Write it down. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Write it down. Don't make verbal
We learned
agreements.
that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. So, moving forward to the what was it, the summer of 20 no 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 the spring of 2023. This is around March of 2023 where
Right.
we've added Shan to the show.
Hold on, before we
Um,
get to Shan, can I say this? That meeting was funny.
which
That
one?
meeting where we fired him was hilarious to me
Oh
because
yeah.
he tried his hardest so hard. He was trying very hard, and
Did you
we
say one
were
of his
gonna be honest.
excuses already?
The one about the Christmas hat, yeah, I already said that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm just
I
like
was talking about how he pleaded because
I'm
and
still
listen,
amused by that one.
this is a note for somebody. Um, don't if you did the if we did the actions, take your consequences and hush. Don't plead
Absolutely.
and cry to us.
And don't
You
put
did
it
the
on
actions.
anybody else. Don't
Exactly.
put it on anybody else. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. And so uh come springtime of 2023, we
Mhm.
add Shan to the show thanks to Zari Thompson. That was his great friend, and he suggested her to be on the show.
Big
And
up
so
to
we added
him.
her. So it was gonna be three of them. It was gonna be Damien. Can we say her name or no?
Go ahead.
It was gonna be Damien, Shan, and Georgiana,
Mhm.
who were that was the three slated panel. That
The
was the
new
panel.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. For the official season.
Yeah.
Um then something happened with Georgiana onto where we couldn't even reach her. We couldn't even get in contact with her. We couldn't
Yeah.
even we messaged her. What she would do is she would read the message, but she wouldn't respond. And I remember
Yeah.
this meeting like it was yesterday. Though Bry, he got so pissed. He called in an immediate meeting. He was like, this meeting is effective immediately. Like this point sec, not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes, right now, immediately. I remember the whole crew, we were just so pissed and devastated because like
Because we trusted her. We
we
trusted her.
did. And
And
she's
one
a
thing
very
about
nice
me,
person.
I'm just like, me personally, I knew this girl. I met this girl when we were applying to school together. I met this girl.
Knew
We
her
were cool.
personally.
Yeah. And when I call her, because listen, Damien, we all was saying, congratulations, you graduated from high school.
Right.
Yes,
Nothing.
yes.
Nothing.
I think she
Nothing at
deleted our
all.
comments.
Huh?
I think she deleted our comment, or at
She
least
sure
mine.
did.
She
She
blocked
sure
me.
did. I
She
don't know
blocked
why she
me.
blocked you. She ain't
No,
blocked
it's
me.
me.
She
She
blocked
didn't
you
block
on
me
me.
either.
Let me tell you, I went in that same meeting that we had when Bri called the meeting effect immediately.
Mhm.
I went to go check on her page, and I went to go click on her Instagram,
Mhm.
and I was following her, but she wasn't following me. And I went through her following. She was following the whole crew. She was following Bri, following Damien, following I don't know if she was following Shan, but she was following Jalen. She was following the whole crew. Prince DJ's nowhere to be found. Y'all
Wow.
got really pissed about my follow being gone. Like I could care less that it was her following me.
Right.
Like it was her, but my follower on my page went down. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's like, oh my gosh, but that's selfish of me. But anyway, um, travel to after the meeting on when we let her go. By the way, we let her go. Just to let y'all know, we let her go
We fired a lot of people on this project.
a lot. You know what I mean? But you have to do that to get the right people, right? Well, I guess not because it's not here no more. Anyway, so that summer we were like, you know what? Not even gonna add a third one. We're just gonna leave it with Damien and Shan. They were
Mm-hmm.
great. Boom. So July 2023, we filmed the first episode, first
Yep.
two episodes.
Yep.
We feel happy, we feel excited, we feel glad, we feel joyful, we feel, everything that we need to
Mm-hmm.
feel. It was great. It was y'all go back and watch it. It was great. Yeah.
It was.
And when it was a weekday show. So, that's hard to do, but we did it. Well, not quite, but
Like
anyway.
2 weeks.
Only
No,
only for
no,
that one week.
5 days. Um,
Was five
but
days.
uh we did that
Mm-hmm.
and we filmed hella episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Yes.
and we got into a little incident. We
Yep.
got a little incident while filming the show
Mm-hmm.
with Shan. Now
Yeah.
I'm saying this now because the situation is over. It's in the past. Whatever, do to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, but we got a little situation where uh she was eating on camera, like while taping, filming, like while taping.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we had a guest on there, a guest co-host on there. Damien wasn't Damien. I don't think Damien was
Was
there. I think
there? He
he
No,
was
was
there.
there.
Damien was there. Damien
He
was
was
there
there.
because
He was there.
Right,
I was
right.
focused, y'all. At the time, I was
He
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what was
focused, and I
going on.
believe Bry, you was like texting like nonstop. I think, and I was
Let me
staying
tell you what I
focused.
did. Tell you what I
Wait,
did.
hold on. Before we move on to uh what Bry did, I wanna I want to make it clear on what she was doing. So, because I know when we say the story, they're gonna make it sound like, oh, this ain't nothing to do. But while doing
Mm-hmm.
a show, we were trying to protect her, by the way. Because she's a
Mm-hmm.
female. We didn't want the show to air while she was eating. We didn't want people to go, oh my God, she's a lady, she's stuffing her face, or whatever the case may be. Or
Yeah.
the guest co-host commented to me and told me that told her to stop eating, to stop eating, and it could have said it jokingly or seriously. That didn't matter to me because
Mm-hmm.
the comment was still made. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
And it was like so embarrassing. It was embarrassing on my end, Bry's end, Damien's end. Even though Damien didn't know what was going on, but it was still embarrassing for the whole
Mm-hmm.
entire team because that could make somebody be like, I ain't coming back here. I ain't coming back to guest co-host. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's
yeah,
when I text Bry. I'm like, this guest co-host just basically we embarrassed now. We cooked. And
Let me tell you.
then Bry's story.
I was there and I wasn't there at the same time. Gotta understand. I'm there I'm the eyes. I'm the eyes behind everything. They don't even know when I pop up. That's the I don't want to say that's the life of being the head in charge, but it's the life because you never know when I'm gonna pop up because you're representing my brand. My last name is literally is everybody mouths. You know what I'm saying? So when they say Seymour, you know who all goes back to? It goes back to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a reputation. So TJ told me that, man, and I immediately told TJ, pull her. He's like, what you mean? Pull her.
When he says pull her, he doesn't mean fire her.
Right.
Just be clear.
I said, pull her. He's like, what? Pull her. Pull her from the show. Right now? Right now. You know what we did? In the middle of it, tell him what we did.
Well, I'll be damn wrong if I did it in the middle of it. I was too
Mm-hmm.
scared to do it in the middle of it, so I waited to commercial break. And
yeah.
then I was like, uh, I was like, Shan, Brenner wants to talk to you. I was like, Brenner wants to talk to you. And Damien, all I see, I am reimagining like, this happened to me yesterday in my mind. All I see when I say, because I'm over here about to have a damn near have a heart attack. I'm over here panicking. You know me. I have my anxiety attacks and stuff like that. So I'm over here shaking. I'm like, oh, you know. She was actually a good cast member. She was a good friend as well.
He
You know.
was. Still is.
So I didn't want to have no chances of losing no Shan. You know what I mean? Uh, but I was like, Brad has to talk to you. She was like, We can do it after the show. I was like, I think you want to go now. I think you want to go now. Bry he was angry. I don't blame him because that's embarrassing.
Yep.
But I told her, I said, bro, bro wants to talk to you. All I see Damien do is all I see him do is go like this. I said, bro wants to talk to you. His eyes enlarging. His eyes go, and he looks scared for her. Me too. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
And all I see the guest co-hosts. All I see him do. This is fun. All I see him do is go. Everybody stopped. Everybody froze. Everybody didn't make a move.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so Bry actually came. He popped through. Like he said, we don't know when he popped through. He popped through. I was like, oh shit, you about to go down. Oh shit, you about to go down. So he pulled her out and they had a private conversation. I still don't know what the private conversation is to this day. That could still be private, because I don't,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever went down in that conversation went down in that conversation. But they continued. We continued the show. The show must go on, right?
Right.
So Damien and the guest host, they continued. I don't even think we mentioned what happened to Shan
Right.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
because we
I
thought,
remember that.
yeah,
I said
we
don't
didn't
say nothing.
we didn't address what happened in the middle of that show. Um, and then because we thought she was gonna come back, we thought it was gonna be a little. She was gonna have a little talk with Bry. She was gonna come back. Cool.
Uh-uh.
Wasn't the case at all. Wasn't the case at all. I mean, I wish, but it wasn't the case at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Bry. I'm gonna let you tell it because you talked to her, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
get your perspective.
I'm not gonna say too much of it. That's a private conversation between me and her. But we spoke, and I really, I don't want to say I yelled or nothing, but I really expressed that that was very unprofessional. I told her, I can tell you this. She kind of felt like, why would you pull me? Why would you make a big scene? Because you made a big scene in front of a guest. You made a big scene in front of a guest. And this goes back to what we talked about before. When people are guests on your project, you, my friend, have to sit here and understand that they're here to help and represent you. It would be a major
Yeah,
disrespect if you disrespect them, because don't nobody want to see you eating on camera while you're recording a show.
you're right.
That's just unprofessional. That's just impotent.
Very
That is just very like wrong. You know what I'm saying? You like it's really, and I don't want to say I don't feel bad, but I don't because you needed to be corrected, and she didn't accept, and she didn't like that. Nobody liked being corrected. Nobody likes me in a mean mood because I yelled at TJ telling her taking her off. I even popped on and I was like, I need to talk to you right now, ASAP. She like, why? I'm like, I need to speak to you right now. No questions asked. Let's go.
immediate.
Immediately. Like, why? Like, we're in the middle of a show. I don't care. It's my show. I say what I want. Bring your behind. Let's go. Not bring it behind, but let's go. Let's have a conversation. Cause you just embarrassed me, yourself on TV.
Yep.
And then I thought I handled it well. I was like, you needed to have this conversation. We needed to have a conversation. We spoke on what we spoke on and all that in between. And after the conversation,
She stormed off.
stormed off.
And what I remember from her storming off is her texting me saying that
Mhm.
she didn't appreciate that and that she
Mhm.
left and everything like that. And
Mhm.
then all I can remember is going back to the taping because they were
Mhm.
concerned on where she went.
Right.
So I wanted to tell them. I was like, she ain't coming back. I said she ain't coming back. Everybody was
Mhm.
like, "Whoa, wait a minute, whoa, ho, ho! You better say April Fools, say April Fools." I said, "I wish, I wish." But no, she's not coming back. I want to say thank you to Courtney Starks for being, Courtney Starks is very, uh, um, a respectful, understanding guy in this
Uh-huh.
industry. You know what I mean? He was very respectful, and he was very understanding in that
Yeah.
situation. He has been understanding and respectful in a lot of situations that we've had, and he's given a lot of advice to us, you know.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate Courtney Starks on that part, for understanding and really, respecting the situation. And I
Absolutely.
really respected it when after the taping he went to go talk to Shan. You know what I mean? He went to go talk to him, or oops, excuse me. Wait a minute. He went to go talk to her,
Yeah.
and um, he was like, basically, you should do some eating segments. Go back and do some eating segments, or you do this and do that. And I don't actually remember what happened after that. I don't
Yeah.
remember if she came
Um,
back. No, no, no. Yes, she came back. She came back
mhm.
gracefully. Thank you, Courtney Stark. She came back,
Yeah.
and then Damien left.
Yeah,
So they like
because
swapped.
yeah, because I could tell that vibe it wasn't right anymore. It was like I could tell something was off with her and
Mhm.
me because after that had
Yeah.
happened, yeah, something ain't right
Well, we
anymore.
yeah we gonna say that that's the situation on why the vibes were off. We just gonna say that part just for the documentary, but we all know why. But we just gonna say that's the reason. But yeah, I could see, I could see,
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see the vibes weren't correct either way. When she came back, we tried it with Damien and her again.
Mhm.
It wasn't giving it.
Mm-mm.
Whoa, sound like I just went to heaven. It wasn't giving the vibes that it gave in the beginning of the season.
Right.
We were just like, cut this shit off. We were basically, this ain't giving the joyful anymore. This is giving
Mhm. It's giving D joy. Like it's D joy. You know the
yeah,
joy.
exactly.
It's not the joy. It's D joy.
D joy. You know what I mean? It's giving upset. It's giving
Mhm.
all that, drama. That's what it was
And,
giving. You know what I
and
mean?
let me just address this before y'all come up with these comments and talking about bribe. I run the company. I gotta, I gotta do what I gotta do sometimes. I don't like it. Like I don't like to fire people. I don't like to get people talking to. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, I
But the
gotta
good
say,
thing is though,
as a CEO, as a
mhm,
president, I think you've handled your job really good. I think you handled it like,
yeah,
um, I think you handled it very professionally. I think you handled it very well.
yeah,
Because I would, again, if I was a CEO president, I wouldn't want anybody disrespecting my company or disrespecting someone who came to support for my company. You know what I
right,
mean? I would have probably done the same way,
yeah.
did the same thing.
And then me personally, just because how graceful I am, I went on and I apologized to her. I was like, hey, you know, I just had to correct you. It's always correction. I didn't want to come off in a hostile way. I didn't want to come off in a mean way. I just wanted to let you know and address what you did wrong. And if I came out in any type of horrible, hostile, mean way, that I was like, yo, I apologize. I told her that because she just basically dipped. Because I don't know. Because I could tell you this, the vibe in that meeting, bro. I don't want to say she was disrespectful, but she was pissed at
She
me.
was, she
She
was.
was pissed. And I was like, bro.
Very much.
I was like, come on, nah.
I mean, she has the right. She has the right
That's all right.
to be
Yeah,
pissed, and you
yeah.
had the right to, been upset as well. And everybody has the right. Everybody has
Uh
the right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I want to move on to the situation. Okay, she came back.
huh.
Damien left because the vibes weren't, correct, and so when he left, we
Uh-huh.
went through a struggle trying to find a new co-host. Courtney
Yep.
Starks was the new co-host
Hmm.
at that time. It was Courtney and Shan. Courtney and damn, this is do a lot of hoes. Courtney and Shan.
Yep.
Um, when that Courtney and Shan happened, it never did it ever end.
No,
No, it
no,
never. Oh damn,
no,
they had a lot of things that. Oh well, they
no,
only had 5 episodes.
no,
Okay,
no.
well. Um, it was Courtney and Shan. We never even taped with them before.
Can we talk about how they broke
That's
off?
sad.
We never taped with them
That's
before.
Can we talk about how they broke off? How they
Ugh.
just didn't. Can we talk
Okay,
about that?
this is very dumb. Look, this is gonna be a petty situation on what happened. I
Mm-hmm.
was one. Okay, I woke up one day. I was setting up my Christmas tree. Just very
oh
random
Shoot,
story.
god.
I was at
But
a football game the whole time.
I was setting up my Christmas tree, and I get a text
Mm-hmm.
that we were texting about scheduling and when we were going to film. We all
Mm-hmm.
came to an agreement
Right.
this day, that day, this day, that day in a prior meeting. All right,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's on board. All the hosts are on board. All the producers are on board. We are a okay. I get to that day where I put up my Christmas tree. Damien came back, by the way. Damien came back to produce, not the host, but he came back to produce, by the way. I'm putting up my Christmas tree. I get a text from Shan, and she was just like,
Mm-hmm.
she's want to pursue her acting career. She doesn't think that she can do this anymore. It's becoming overwhelming to her. And we definitely understand. We
Mm-hmm.
definitely understood what she was coming from because, we obviously get overwhelmed at sometimes, doing this as well. And
Right.
it can be overwhelming, and that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. Courtney was very understanding. We were
Yep.
very understanding. But at the same time, everybody, including, well, I can't speak for Courtney, but by the text messages, I knew everybody was very, very pissed.
Yep.
We were all like, yo, we just spent all this time trying to get
Mm-hmm.
everybody's schedules together. Everybody's time. That's hard enough because, Courtney's a very, 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 very busy man.
Yep.
And so we didn't know how to get his schedule together with everybody else's. So it was hard enough. And then we hit with this. And then I was like, okay, so Shan, do you have a plan B?
Right.
Meaning, do you have something to. No, she didn't want to leave. She couldn't make it to the taping that we were supposed to do. She couldn't make it to the taping. I was like, do you have a plan B? Like, do you have another time? Do you have another date? That's what I was meaning. She didn't take it that way. I'm sorry, but she didn't take it that way. She texted me. Uh, she thought I meant, I don't know. I don't even remember what she thought I meant, but she thought I meant something totally different. And
Mm-hmm.
Courtney had to explain it to her on what I meant by having a plan B.
Yeah.
Man,
That was
we've been
really
through a lot.
wild.
And then she left. Update. She left.
She left. This
Update. She
time,
left.
she left.
Um,
Left.
this
Left.
this time permanently. Okay, ain't no coming back. So then we went through all this time. We added Katrina. Amen. Won't he do it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that audition to this day. We had a great time. Having a conversation with her, explaining to her on what everything, how it goes, what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. It was really good. She was a really
Mm-hmm.
good fit to the show. Both of them. Well,
Really. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, that didn't happen because I left.
Dun dun dun.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we got more of the Defamation Chronicles and Restoring Integrity recap part 3 coming up after the break. Keep it right on here because we're going to talk more about the joy. Keep it here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Defamation Chronicles Restoring Integrity Recap 2023. I want to say we are going live. I just wanted to say I don't know why I said it. Yeah, but we kind of ended on a little cliffhanger. I kind of gave y'all a little cliffhanger,
Mic
huh? Ooh,
drop.
so my voice.
Mic drop.
I know, kind of left y'all on a cliffhanger. What did I
Mm-hmm.
say? I forgot. I don't even know
that
what
you
I
left
said.
that you left the show.
Mm-hmm.
What you? Oh, the joy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
So explain.
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Why'd you laugh?
Okay, okay. I don't know how you want me to
Why'd you
speak after
laugh?
that one. Okay.
Why'd you laugh?
Why you laugh?
Why you laugh?
um. Okay. I left because okay, it was just too much going on at the time. It was really too much going on. The production for the Prince TJ show just started at the around that time, and I was really focusing on that more than the joy, really. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was coming. It was becoming a conflict between the two. It was becoming a we're butting heads, kind of. You know, me and the Joy schedule were kind of butting heads because my schedule really didn't fit with the Joy schedule anymore, and it really did. I'm sorry, Courtney. I'm sorry, Katrina.
Exclusive.
I still love y'all, and I still love Heart to Heart podcast. But the vibes weren't vibing anymore. What was that laugh? But no, seriously, the vibes weren't vibing anymore. I didn't feel what I felt in the beginning. It was kind of like me and Damien. I'm gonna bring Damien in this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring Damien in this. I don't think Brian really felt it at the time. And I'm
No, he
saying this.
didn't. No, he
I'm saying
didn't.
this because we'll get later into that. But I'm gonna bring Damien into this with me. But me and Damien, we were texting each other. We were like, "Yo, what happened to this show? Like, we really
Yeah.
gave up on it at the end.
Yeah.
We really gave
Mm-hmm.
up on the show in
And we
January.
was the one preaching about it, right? Like, no, we need
Exactly.
to. Oh,
We were
Yeah.
saying it was all of the um front hints were right there. You know, okay, let me be real.
Mm-hmm.
Damien was giving the hints all along, and then
Yeah.
I finally realized it. It took me some time,
Mm-hmm.
but I realized that the vibes weren't vibing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Then Brian wouldn't believe it, but then he's slowly went into belief that the vibes weren't vibing anymore.
Right.
And he was basically like, "We got to get rid of this ASAP, ASAP." No, let me tell y'all why Brian. Let me tell y'all why Brian ended it. Brian ended it. Sorry, put Brian on the spotlight right now, but Brian ended it because I left. Sorry,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
put us on a put us on a three screen, man. Put us on a three screen. I got to see Brian face when, you
Let me
know.
elaborate on that, if you will. Um,
Okay.
I ain't like because when you left, I was like, we can cuss, right?
yes.
Hey, this your network.
I've been doing
It is right. It is my network. But listen, when he left, I was like, this nigga really sat here and dipped. I was like, bruh. In my head, I was like, nigga, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Because listen, knowing me, yeah, I can do it. But at the same time, when he said, I'm done, I'm like, so who gonna edit? And who gonna do this? Who gonna write? Cause mind you, when he left, I had a big behind day. I had a big behind day, man. I had to write, direct,
Brian
feed
was
people.
calling me. I was like,
I
I
had to, I had
left.
to set schedules. I had a priest. Listen, on a filming day, when I chill, I was chilling, and then TJ goes and says, "You still gotta." What you mean? I still gotta? You the only one. I'm like, I'm beat. So listen. I had to do so much, And then
Sorry to
I
you,
had to
bro.
break the news to them that TJ was leaving. They didn't even know. They came to work. They was like, "Oh, we about to have a great day." Hoo,
No, I
hoo,
told
hoo,
him.
hoo, hoo,
No, I
hoo.
told him. I messaged him.
But listen though, we
Sorry,
know, we
bro.
know, we know you did that. But they was like, "Hoo, hoo, hoo," and then it was like, they was like,
They probably thought that they meant for that day. They probably didn't mean for. They probably didn't think I
"Mm-hmm,
meant for
mm-hmm,
eternity.
mm-hmm."
Eternity. You know.
And then it
But
was like, I feel bad because now you have to do everything. I'm like, yeah, that gonna skip me. That
well,
gonna
it
skip
is
me.
what it is.
And then and
Sorry
then when
to you.
Damien and TJ were like, preaching, there was like, it was just lost and realizing all the growth we had at the top of the year with the test pilot, all the way down to the very last taped episode. I literally sat here and I was like,
The show. The
it's
show
it's just stopped.
that what we filmed earlier this year.
Hmm.
That wasn't what we sold the show for. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? That wasn't the basis of the show.
Hmm.
The show, because no offense to anybody's age, because I don't think nothing's wrong being 30 years old. You know what I mean? 30 years old, that you
We
living
gonna be
life,
honest
right?
with you. It was a demographic issue.
It was,
It was a
it
demographic issue
wasn't.
because what we look like drinking wine in the afternoon. We don't even drink. We can't drink.
I mean, I
No
love
offense,
the ideas that they brought. Don't get me wrong.
right?
I enjoyed the ideas that they brought. I mean, I don't want to spill anything because I still want them to do some. I still want them. I can't even speak tonight. I still want them to do some of the things they brought to the joy. I still want them to bring it to. I still want them to bring. I still want them to bring it to their audience on the Heart to Heart podcast. Because
Absolutely.
that's how much great ideas they had. But
Mhm.
they brought a segment for Katrina. A cocktail with Katrina segment. I was like, I enjoy that. I would enjoy that. It was something similar to Katrina would come on
Mhm.
every now and then, and she would come on and make a drink, talk to y'all, while making her drink and sipping on a drink and stuff like that. So that would have been that would definitely been a good vibe. You know what I
Right.
mean? That would definitely been a good vibe, but it wasn't the vibe for what we sold the show on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
The show's for not to call them, not to say that they're not youthful, but the show
Hmm.
was sold on youth. It's a youthful audience. We were trying to reach
Hmm.
the youthful audience in the demographic of 18 to 25. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if we don't have hosts between that age range,
Uh-huh.
then it's not going to. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. That's like
Not
having
gonna click.
a 70-year-old hosting a show, and then you want a 70-year-old to reach the 18-year-old audience.
It's like us on the
It's not gonna
radio.
work.
It's like us on the radio. We're 1825 on the radio. We are hip hop. We're young. We're playing what young people like. We're not playing urban AC stuff where it's old soul and R and
Right.
B and no. We it's all about the demographics of
Yes.
things. That's all it's about. If you're wanting a real definition on the cancellation, number one, it was a demographic issue because the content started to really shift from what we started talking about. We started talking about light, happy things to raw, explicit things, and I'm just like, wow,
I mean, that wasn't
wow.
necessarily the case.
I mean,
No,
eh,
that was only okay. That was only for a week.
yeah, I get that.
We had
No,
it
no, no,
scheduled for the
no,
show.
no. It's not that. It's not that. We started talking about more. They started to really branch off into their vibe. And there's nothing wrong with their vibe, but it just didn't fit the demographic.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't fit the. Well, if it doesn't, look, if the shoe don't fit, I don't know. I don't
If
know
the
the
glove
rest,
don't
but
fit, you must have quit. There we go. That's
I,
OJ
ne-
Simpson,
I
but we're not
never.
we're not gonna bring that up. I know
Hold
what you were
on,
talking about.
wait.
That if the shoe don't fit, God rest his soul. But
I don't like speaking of the dead.
but he had the
Sorry.
famous quote: "If the glove don't fit, you must have quit." But what I'm saying is, if the vibe is not there, you must
Tribe. I don't know what word.
just
Vibe.
let it go. It basically means just let it go.
If the vibe ain't there, then go hide.
No,
Yeah. Uh,
worse than what I said.
um, but
Jesus.
yeah, and that's the end of the joy,
Hmm.
y'all.
But
That's
we have
the end.
respect for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely have respect. If I had a chance to do that show again, would I do it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You
You
know
used
what
to
I
say
mean?
yes. I would have had to talk to you after the show. I'm like, we're not doing that anymore.
Would I
No.
do that show again? Absolutely not. Was it an experience? Was it a era? Absolutely.
Hmm.
And I respected that era. I respected that experience, and that we can move on from that. You know what I mean? I have nothing but respect for every person who co-hosted the joy. I really appreciate everybody who took their time out of their busy schedules to come to the show and
Yeah.
really support me, support the dream that I had. You know what I mean? Especially Bry, especially Damien. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those two gentlemen especially has been a great help, a big help in the dreams that I've had for a while now. Not only
Yeah.
with the joy, but Damien bringing me on for the educators. My very first dream of talk in Lord have mercy, in in general. You
Hmm.
know, the Prince TJ show, that's been a dream. And now that's coming. Being back on the panel talk show, that's coming. So it's like, thank y'all for supporting the dream that I've had. So with
Absolutely.
Damien, Georgiana, Shan, Courtney Starks, Katrina Brandy, and all the guests who stopped by the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all
Big
for coming.
thanks.
Thank y'all so much for coming on there, man. Um, I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like where we at now is the place where we were meant to be.
I feel like that
Where
too.
we at now
Oh
is
yes.
where we were meant to be. Um, when you look at the course of this documentary, when you look at the course of this documentary, I'm being serious now, you really see all of this trial and tribulation happen, and then at the end you see peace. And that's a sign of
Yeah.
this is where we're meant to be. You saw the drama with the educators. Now the vision is the place where it's more peaceful, where it's more
Yeah.
elaborate, where it's more valuable. You've
Hallelujah.
seen all the stuff with late night hustle. You've seen all the stuff with Prince News. All that. TJ went through a whole year of trial and tribulation. He has the Prince TJ show. Something that he's happy with. Damien. You seen him going through his issue with that same person. Just still holding on to the grudges, still holding
Yeah.
on to the feelings, just holding on to
Hey man,
all of that.
want to
It's
do it.
all that. And then look at him now. Happy, at peace with his own daggone show. Doing his own voice.
And if I
Not
may
being
add,
attached to an agenda.
and if I may add, absolutely give that a clap. Give that a clap in hand. God is
Absolutely.
good. Won't he do it? Amen.
Yes.
Hallelujah. And Bry, dealing with my shenanigans, dealing with Damien, dealing with everybody who's been here, who put him through hell and back, and still has been the strong CEO, president, black man that he's always been.
Uh-huh.
Um, Bry, sometimes I just want to just yell. You know what I mean? For what Bry does. Um,
Mm.
he like a lot of people have disrespected Bry, have,
Oh
really
yes.
betrayed Bry. But he
Yep.
has done nothing but want to bring you laughter, fun, peace, joy, prosperity, um, and a good business. A good
Yep.
business and help you in your career and your brand. But people have to be such assholes and just really demolish what they have going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being a friend with Bry is a true blessing, I tell you. A true
Yes.
blessing, I tell you. Each and every single day, we wake up to laughter. We wake up to joy. We wake up to peace. And we wake up to grind, you know? That's what being here really means. That's what being here at Seymour
Mhm.
Productions really mean. And I hope everybody got a chance to understand that none of
Yeah.
what we are doing, we're not proving ourselves to anybody. We're not
Yeah.
proving ourselves to anybody because we necessarily don't have to. You know what I mean? We're not proving ourselves to anybody. We just want you to know that you can't believe what you always see. You know, you sometimes have to experience for yourself. You know what
Right.
I mean? You can't always, ooh, Zemo Productions done did this. But no, that's not always necessarily true. And if we have done that, you always have to hear there's always two sides to a story.
You better
Always.
preach it. You
Always,
better preach
no
it.
matter what situation is going to be,
You
there's
better
always
preach it.
two sides to every story. No matter of fact,
Yeah.
there's three. There's three. There's one person's side, there's the other person's side, and there's the middle that's the truth. Right? So there's always gonna be all these kind of sides to every single story.
Yep.
But then there's the truth. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There is the truth, and the truth will set you nothing but free. And I
Yeah.
was raised that don't there's no need to lie. There's no need to lie. Of course, everybody's gonna tell a little white lie every now and then, but not to be a pathological liar, not to be a liar to demolish anybody, not to be a liar
Yeah.
to tear anybody down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're
Hmm.
coming to a place now. We are in we are in the fifth month of 2024. We are next month we will be halfway into the year
Yep.
already. But we've wasted time trying our precious time to go back and forth with each other, to argue back with each other, to
Hmm.
compete, to have a competition or whatever the case may be when all these 5 months from the top of the year, from the first day of the year,
Yep.
we could have been working, we could have been supporting, we could have been grinding.
Yep.
But look, like I always say, it's the past. You can look into the past, right? But I always say you can look into the past for motivation. Look into the past for motivation. Don't look into the past just to go back and do dumb, shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Look at it for motivation. Look at it. I've been there and look at where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So really take that time to look at that. The rest of this year, I'm done with the BS. We working for the rest of the
Everybody
year. We
else.
working next year. Next year is a big year for Bry. Next year, but I say next year is a big year for Bry because a decade is a long time. You know what I mean? He's been in this business for a decade. Not make you sound old, but you old at the same time. But it's been a decade. You know,
Yeah.
and we got to do it big. We definitely have to do it big because you shared the bread with us. Now it's time. It's time for us to give back necessarily. You know what I mean? You gave to us, and it's time for us to give back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing I want to let you gentlemen know, and not to forget all the people in our executive board, Jalen Bluford, Christian H. Monet. Um, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I really mean it. I don't think I said it often, but I appreciate y'all because without you guys, without the structure we have, without the balance of, communication and us coming together and making what a dream that I had really come to a reality, that means a lot. And I want to really appreciate y'all for that because not to get emotional or nothing, but I dreamt about this for a long time. And to see it like come into play really means something. Like we created over 200 some odd shows, episodes, if we will. And in a short time span, and that means a lot because we were able to entertain you throughout this whole decade. You know what I'm saying? And it means a lot. And for people to really sit here and say, I appreciate when you made me laugh in that project. I'm like, really? I appreciate when you waking me up in the morning. What? I appreciate like your comedy because your comedy put a smile on my face when I was in a hard time and when I was just trying to get a good laugh to go to bed. I'm like, me personally, I don't really accept those things because I'm here for a purpose to serve.
Mm.
And when I'm really sitting there hearing that, I really do mean wow, because my goal is to serve my community. And that was what the building, the brand of this company was. Is to serve my community. My goal was to put on for people. I did. I got a Roku channel. I literally went through the hard. It's hard. I was able to create a Roku channel to make a place for our content. Like, how hard is that? I made radio stations and made our voice on air. I literally did all of this stuff as I wanted to do. And eventually it's there. You know what I'm saying? I created a network. Like, literally, they tell you I have scripts that I wrote that I never even got done because I never knew how appreciative or how, important this would really mean to my community. So this goes to show you this has been years long, years in the work.
Yeah.
It means a lot to really sit here and be appreciative and understand what we've been going through. And I don't think I do it often, but I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. I really do appreciate y'all. We gonna keep it. We gonna keep this party on the road. We're gonna celebrate this decade. We're gonna party. We're gonna live it up. We're gonna go to our goal. Because even hearing how many episodes we did in 2023 alone really made me sit here and think we really sat here and did something, and we did it
Yes.
right. And if we can be honest here, everybody don't do that every day.
Exactly.
And I'm just appreciative because I'm even thinking, like, I'm thinking about where the first moment I was when I started building this company. Like, honestly, me looking at, you know, everything, it really just, it means a lot. So I appreciate y'all.
You're welcome, bro.
Abs-
You
We say,
welcome,
David?
right?
That's absolutely, absolutely
Yeah.
more than welcome.
I gotta give a little
I
performance.
I, I ain't want to punk out though. I ain't want to punk cry like I did my 100 episodes. So I'm not gonna cry.
I got a little
I ain't
performance.
I ain't
I,
trying to punk out today.
I got a little performance that I want to give to Bry.
Oh no, not today.
Oh shit!
Bry, I wanna say thank you.
My gosh.
Thank you for making our dreams come true. We've done 170 episodes. And we did it, we completed. Even though they didn't, though.
Mm, 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 mm.
Damien got renewed for season 2.
Finally,
The vision coming out along with it through a. I'm coming to daytime this fall.
you beg for
Brian in the
me
morning. It's tough, real, and raw.
and funny.
That too. So, to the Seymour Productions supporters, we love
Three,
y'all.
three,
And
two,
we door dashing food. Oh, wait.
and we thank you.
You. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Are you clapping for me? Thank you.
Mad, mad,
And that
mad.
takes us to the next break. After we come
No,
back, we are
we can ask some
answering.
questions after this.
Yeah, when we come back, we are answering some questions. So leave your comments below. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll be back. Yeah, 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 yeah. They cut me off with the music.
You needed to be cut off.
You know what I'm doing. And we're back, fellers, ladies, gentlemen, old people, young people,
Lord.
black people, white people. You know,
Oh,
let me stop for lose my damn job. Anyway, welcome
yeah.
back. This is why they don't let me host nothing. Nah, real life.
Daggone
Why they don't
right.
let me host nothing?
Daggone Skippy.
Oh,
Right.
I'm lucky they let me host the Prince CJ show. Ain't that right? Um, welcome back, y'all. It's time for us to do a little Q&A at the end of the show,
Yep.
because y'all know this is the end and we done talking. You know, we
Hmm.
talk a lot. That's why we all influencers. But anyway, what's the first question? Give the first question to us. I like being extra.
My gosh.
Damien, can we preach? Oh, sorry. Damien, can we appreciate you being on all of these shows and doing it gracefully?
Yeah,
We can. We definitely can appreciate Damien for being on all of these shows and doing it gracefully. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah, Damien, what you feel about, praising yourself?
I mean,
No
I
kind of
try
question with
to.
that.
I try to. Um, but yeah, it was. I would say, you guys, it was a lot. Seriously, it was a lot. Like on
Hmm.
some of these shows, I should not been a part of. I should not been a part of. But I mean,
Like,
heck, two shows.
oh,
That Damien does not say no more. Okay, but everybody knows what I'm
oh, we
talking
have
about
some new tea.
because we just talk about one today and then we talk about the other yesterday. So everybody knows. Everybody knows. But yeah, thank you. I thank you for that. I tried to. I tried to. That's why. Well, I say always, but it's
Hmm.
not always the case. Sometimes I can be professional. Sometimes, but not all the times. But thank you, though. I thank you. So
well, well, there you have it. We appreciate Damien for doing it. He
Yeah, we do.
does it
We
gracefully.
really do.
Yeah. What happened to the joy and any plans to do more panel or daytime talk shows with other talents?
Well, with the
I'm gonna
joy
let Brian answer
question,
that one.
with the joy question, you've already heard what happened. So thank you. Hopefully you watch and understand. If not, rewind. Oh, rewind.
Or go home.
Or
I'm just
don't
playing.
no. Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm just kidding.
But seriously though, The joy is over and done. The joy is over and done
Oh,
with
thank you, Lord.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
He
yeah.
happy. He real good.
um,
I am.
any more plans on to do more panel shows? Yeah, the Vision comes out September 16th. Be sure to catch
That
that.
wasn't even a question.
Um, and that's the only panel show we're gonna do so far. Daytime talk shows or other
Said
talents,
with
Chris
other
DJ
talents.
show.
And other
That's
talents.
it. Yeah, yep,
Panel,
yeah. Can I
panel.
get to the answer, please?
Okay, well, come on now.
What I'm trying to answer is no, we're not. Because while I was saying, see, I messed up my whole flow. I'm just stating the shows we have in those categories just to say we good where we at, and we're not gonna launch no more daytime talk shows for a minute. Now,
For a
the
while.
talents may come, but it will take a process to get that together. But over the past 2 years, we launched well, really, with 2023 and 2020, well, 23 and 24 together, we've launched many talk projects. It's time to make people laugh. It's time to go and do what we were built on. It's time to celebrate what 10 years of content was and was crafted on, making people laugh and creating content that's outside the talk format. So we're good with the shows we have. You can expect a movie. You can expect a sitcom. You can expect some specials, and you can expect us. Well, me, TJ, maybe Damien, or no, well, audio version. You would definitely expect us to do more laughter
I want to
and
try
more
to get Damien
podcasting too.
more. Dude, well, I want to try to get. I want to get. I want to get
What?
Damien to.
What?
I want to. I don't know what I was saying. I want to get Damien to go more into the acting career. I
No,
want to get. I
no,
want
no,
to.
no, 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 no,
I
no,
want him to get
no,
into the
no,
acting.
no, no,
I
no,
want to
no.
see Damien
That
in a
ain't
movie.
happening.
Don't
No.
y'all want to? If y'all want to, if y'all want to see Damien in a movie, put in the emojis. Put some.
Gonna
Like I
help.
did
That
with
ain't gonna
the
help because Danny Anderson ain't doing it. Danny Anderson gonna do it.
TV.
Put
Y'all
some
can put all the
TV
emojis in the
emojis.
comments. I don't care. Danny Anderson
Put
is
some
not
camera
doing it.
emojis. Put
No.
some camera
That,
emojis in the
Wait,
comments. Put
listen, listen, listen,
that,
listen. What I can tell you, I don't see Damon as an actor.
I
I don't.
do.
yeah.
I don't.
Can you?
He could
It'll
play.
be
I
Listen,
funny.
listen,
understand.
listen, listen, listen. He could play a small role and have two little same
Yeah,
parts, and
that's what
that's
I'm
it.
No,
talking
no,
about.
no.
That's
Danny
it.
ain't playing nothing. Danny ain't playing nothing. No.
So
Now
wait,
see,
Damien.
Brian, I
So
had you, but then you messed it up.
Damien. So I want to ask you this. Okay. So do you plan on,
What?
like, do you plan on moving to different genres, or you plan on staying in the podcasting talk genre your whole career?
That's where I belong, Prince Teach. Okay, that's where I belong.
But you
Okay,
gotta experience to find
I
out where
know,
you belong.
but no, that's y'all type of thing, not Damian Anderson. Because me personally, frankly, will come with the comments of what I'm about to say. But I don't enjoy those types of things. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it. I don't enjoy those types of things.
Yeah, Martin Friday.
Yep, you can say it
Bernie
louder.
Mac,
Say it louder for the
Bernie
people to
Mac
hear in the back.
show,
Say it.
My
Bernie
Wife and
Mac show.
Kids,
No.
Upshaw.
I love My Wife and Kids. I love that show.
Upshaw.
Back you up.
Miss Pat show.
Oh
Definitely
heck
won't
no,
be that
not that lady. Sorry, no shade, no shade.
show.
Okay, let me move on for the next up before I get defended. All right,
But
next
hold on, hold on,
question.
hold on, hold on. Just answer that question though.
Oh,
To finish it, expect more things to talk. When you look at us, you can look at us for our talk projects, yes, but expect more. Don't just expect talk. And that's
more
the whole
podcast.
purpose of what the major decisions we made last year was to address more than what we do on talk shows. Expect more. Don't expect talk. We definitely expect some movies and sitcoms and podcasting soon. So yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait till I get back into my acting. You know,
Uh-huh.
I love my family. Well, Christian Monet, we love
We
you
love you
too.
too. We love you too. Momo. That's Momo right there.
Isn't this a Q and A? That was more like a statement.
It's okay.
Oh, these comments are very reserved tonight, but bro, we really appreciate what you did and how you handle it. Yep. That's a
Uh,
statement too. That's not a question. Moving on. I'm just
Stop being.
Oh my
I
gosh.
appreciate your comment.
Oh, they really moved on. Okay. any any plans to do something different with Katrina?
Uh,
It'll be nice. It'll be nice, but I
It would be
doubt it.
nice.
I doubt this. I wouldn't doubt it officially, but
Mm.
um, it's just scheduling at the end of the day. Scheduling got to come at the end of the day. We first got
Yeah,
to be, well, I wouldn't know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The future, we don't know what the future holds.
I'll definitely say, well, let's just wait till the future and see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could not. We don't know.
yeah. Um, any last words, Suleiman, before we close out?
Well, I want to say that this has been very Um, this has been very calming to me. This has been very relaxing. That's the word I was trying to. That's the word I was trying to get.
Mm,
This has been very relaxing. This whole thing with the Chronicles. I'm glad we done the Chronicles because we weren't going to do the Chronicles at first, but I'm glad we did the Chronicles. It was very needed. It was very relaxing and it was very, you know, clearing up everything.
yeah.
Um, so I'm glad we did it. I'm
Hmm.
glad we did the documentary. I have no regrets in doing it. If you ask me if I have regrets, I don't. Um, and yeah, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to grind.
Yeah,
Well, well
yeah,
said. Um,
yeah.
I'm with Prince TJ. I have no regrets uh, with these docu series that we did. Because I said what I said, what I needed, to get off my
Hmm.
chest, seriously. And I felt, I'm with Prince TJ. Like with me, this was peaceful for me to do. It really was.
Hmm.
Cause now, it's out there. You could believe what you want to believe, this and that, but it's out there, and like I can move on. Like finally, like my 2024, you guys, has officially begun. Like today, right now.
Mm, mm.
Cause boy, oh boy, oh boy, let me tell you, this has been rough, hard. I'll say on Damien. I can only speak on me. It really has. With the back and forth, this and that, with the comments on social media, whatnot. It's like, really? We're in a day and age. We're in 2024, people. Wake up. Stop with all of this, because it's petty. It's petty. It's pathetic. It's all of it. Like, grow
Mm,
up. And I'm
mm.
talking to every single one of you out there. Like, come on now. Like, think, because my teachers always say this all the time. You need to think before you speak. Think
Amen.
before you post something on social media, because once it's out there, oh, it's out there. Okay, so y'all just think about that. But
Yep.
I enjoyed this right here. I really did. So
Mhm.
I really did. So now move past this. Move past this. No more drama. No more drama.
Damon and his
Absolutely.
neck meant every word of it. Him and his
For
neck meant
real.
every
For
word of
real.
it.
Yeah. I mean, I think this was quite refreshing because at first, I didn't want to do this, but I respect it and I'm happy we did it because now it give us a chance to tell us what we really feel. Us to explain what we went down, and then at the same time, us to collide and be healed and to resolve. Like that felt good. To not
Yes.
sit here and get a mean text or be mean to people. You know what I'm saying? Like I genuinely like the documentary format, like the genre. You know what I'm saying? Because the
Yeah.
way we handled it and the way we produced it, it was like unique. Like this was our very first documentary. Like, come
High
on,
production.
a
High
high
production.
production. This was very high skill, and I gotta because once we first because we had the cut done weeks ago. The first cut was done weeks ago, and I gotta come on. We got to do a public congratulations to us because we've done it again. We've done it again. I'm so happy how this all came out. It came out very creative. It came out very clear. It was
Camed
very
out?
well done. Huh?
You say camed out?
Shut up, TJ. You messing up my moment. So
No,
see,
I'm just trying to make you not sound dumb on Yay.
Hush.
You saying camed out. Look,
but for real though, I'm really happy on how this production have just
yeah.
was presented. I'm very happy on how the show was The Chronicles was very special because we were able to talk to you guys. Like I said, they didn't even want to do it, but I'm glad we did because we
Mhm.
actually it's really refreshing and it's really cool to really sit here and chat with you guys and
Yeah,
answer questions and really open up more to you guys. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And let's think that this is not the last docu series we're gonna do, and no, the next docu series is not gonna include us. In our feelings, like we just did here. We gonna try to explore and do more. You know what I'm saying? This is not the last of this genre. I can tell you that.
I want to do
But
more of these actually. Well,
you
not
said what?
more of. I want to do. I said I want to do more of these, but not necessarily more of the drama documentaries, but more
More
of
Right.
the
documentaries, more documentaries because
interesting and the more
Yes.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all something when we go off air. But
yeah. I already know what you're gonna say.
I'm very no, you might
I
not, but
do. I
we'll
do.
we'll,
Trust
we'll,
me.
we'll see. We'll see. See, we wonder how we all connected because we read each other dang on mine.
Yeah,
That's exactly
That's
right. And
exactly what
that will never
happens.
happens
change.
a lot actually.
Shut up.
Bro, come up to me like, "Let's do this." I'm like, "I was gonna tell you. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was gonna tell you that yesterday."
But now everything's at rest. Let's go to work. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Let's rest. Let's relax. We did it. Congratulations, y'all.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Well, y'all see how it turned out. No more beef
Mhm.
between the Seymour and between the little Kiwan. I didn't mean to call him little Kiwan.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry. I
gosh.
promise you I didn't mean to say. It just slipped out. No more beef between the Seymour and the. No, I was gonna say his production company,
No
but I
more
didn't
beef.
remember what it was
Period.
called.
No more beef. Period. This has
Yeah.
been
Yes.
the finale of the Defamation Chronicles Restoring
Damn it.
Integrity
I done messed
recap.
up my. Yes, the last final one, and
The final
hallelujah.
one.
Thank
Don't
you.
call me. Don't call me for
Okay.
more. This it.
This is
We ain't doing
it.
no more
Don't be
Defamation
instigating
Chronicles.
no more.
No more. Like
No.
seriously. Like real talk. Please use this as a lesson. Keep your
Sorry,
mouth closed.
sorry, Q1, sorry. Q1 just text. Sorry, I know. Q1 just texted me. He's laughing at me. No, no. I'm so sorry.
But I'm
Now
so
let's go.
serious though. Use this as a lesson to stop the bull, stop the BS. Be real to each other. Be because we all gonna be here for one purpose. We all here to just making everybody entertained. We're all black. We all men, and we all get. Well, stop. Sorry to the lady content creators, but we're all very unique and we're all very special. Is what I meant to say. I'm saying black because like the majority of us were young men, we're young black men.
Yes.
But with that intel and with everybody else, we're all young, we're all unique, we're all special. Let's keep that momentum and let's stop hating on each other, and
That's
let's
right.
Let's work
build and grow
together.
together.
Let's
That's
work
right.
together, man. Let's work
That's
together.
right.
That's what
I,
it's all
I, I
about.
don't I don't want to see no more chows in these comments either.
Don't be up in my comments neither. Don't be up in my DMs neither.
Mm-mm.
I
Me
wanna
either.
I wanna end off this because I know we only got about ooh
Two minutes.
a good time left. But I want to say that I want to end this off on a positive note with
Mhm.
saying what we got going on. So Damien, actually, Damien, you are about to wrap up your season for the Damien show. I am so pissed off at Damien right
Why?
now because he's about to leave us for 4 months,
I
y'all.
ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere because should I say
Don't you
this?
say
Y'all?
reruns. Don't you say reruns.
No, 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 no. Well, of course there'll be reruns, but no, there's gonna be something else. But should I say it though?
Go
Or
ahead.
okay,
You feel
well
free.
this okay, well this is an exclusive for one. Okay,
I like
uh,
exclusives.
okay, well here you go. Of course, there's gonna be reruns, you guys, in case you missed some of the episodes. Okay, but also all summer long, until we return back for season 2. Stay up to date, you guys, over onto the YouTube channel because we are going to be rolling out some good content, digital contents out there, you guys. I'm going to
Ooh.
be showing you guys what I'm doing this summer.
Ooh.
Never before scenes of what you didn't see onto the show, you guys, behind the scenes, segments, all the above, all the above. So
Ooh,
just stay
pick
tuned.
me. Wait, so you're gonna be giving us like some little vlogs on little Damien Summer.
Yes.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay,
I
well,
can't wait for that.
oh, me too. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Damien made his announcement, and I think it's time for me to make my announcement. Well, it's not necessarily my announcement, but I think it's our announcement.
Okay,
It's something. It's something related to what we're doing this fall.
go ahead.
I gotta say, well, us three gentlemen, we are impatient for this fall. That's
Hmm.
not necessarily the case, but we are this summer. We're coming out with a little sneak preview for the Vision, a
Oh
summer preview
yeah.
for the
Yes, yeah,
Vision. This fall, I don't ask us when. You know that
Hmm.
all the
that's still in development.
Yep.
details and information will be out very soon. But we're coming out with a summer preview for this summer. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Hmm.
fun, y'all. It's
Hmm.
gonna be. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. This fall's already gonna be good enough, and I can't wait
Hmm.
for this summer.
Yeah.
So y'all just be right there with us. This I'm telling y'all, this summer, y'all not prepared. Y'all not ready. And this summer is coming in about 1 month. So y'all not ready. Y'all not
Yeah,
prepared for what we have coming. No, we don't.
Be
Brian, do
prepared,
you have a
y'all.
well? The announcements are just rolling tonight. Do you?
I would love to check with my team before I announce
Oh,
this.
here we
oh
go.
shit.
Because we spoke about it privately and we haven't really functioned the details yet. But there may be a return of one of y'all favorite. It may be a return of a most requested project that still has to be confirmed.
Oh,
And
Oh
it,
shit.
just know that one of y'all favorite, or maybe one or two of y'all favorite contents, or one or two of y'all favorite projects that y'all been bugging me for about a year or some change, maybe 2 years some change, may make its proper return this summer.
sorry.
Well.
Wow. Okay. Well, we just giving out announcements, but that's all
We
you're gonna
sure
get.
are.
That's all you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
that's it.
Okay.
That's
You're
it.
That's it.
gonna get
That's
it.
all.
Uh,
That's all,
you're gonna get
folks.
number one.
That's it.
Well, since that's it, ladies and gentlemen, that's literally
It.
it. It's our time. That
We gone.
it's
It's
our
our
time to
time to
go.
go.
It's closing time.
Time to
It's closing
go.
time.
The next live show that we will be doing will be when y'all see me and Bri this summer for our summer block party or summer block party.
Absolutely.
So that was an announcement that's already been announced. So
Hmm.
okay. So we've been gracious enough to spend our time our three nights with y'all. 3 nights with y'all
It's been
guys.
amazing. It's been a
You
great
know,
night. Been great
absolutely.
nights. Yeah,
Since
been great.
Saturday,
Yes. Yes, it
we've been
has.
here. We've
Hmm.
been amazing. Y'all been amazing. Thank y'all for keeping us entertained as we've been keeping y'all
Hmm.
entertained. Um,
Yeah.
we hope to do this again, but
Yep.
for a different type of documentary next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not for the drama next time. But
Exactly.
gentlemen, any short, quick remarks y'all want to make? Quick.
That's all, folks. Just continue to follow us. Y'all already follow us. We don't need to repeat it. Y'all already
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
We good.
Exactly.
But just in case, have them social media
Go ahead.
scrolling.
Radio
Have them
page,
social media
BRY
scrolling.
underscore ONAR. And my Instagram page, I am Mr. Bry.
Okay, Damien.
Mine's at the Damierson, and then also Damien Show TV, y'all.
Damien Show TV and me. Y'all already know me, Mr. Prince TJ MR PRN. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
Mm-mm.
So we will see y'all next time
And the Prince TJ show, by the way.
in the Prince
Oh, be sure
TJ
to
show.
get some tickets. Get your tickets right now
Oh
because Their
yes,
Legends is filming right now. Get your
yes.
tickets right now. Reserve your tickets. Go to
I forgot.
Ticket Leap, Seymour Tix, SEYMORETIX on Instagram.
Yes,
Reserve your tickets today. Their Legends. This is 1 week only.
1 week
Once in a
only.
lifetime. It's fun. It's amazing.
Get it
It's
while you
cool.
can.
Get your tickets. And
Also,
then next week,
next week, yeah, Dare to Laugh. Get your tickets before it's gone. It's only once in a life. Well, I wouldn't say once in a lifetime, but once in a week.
1 week. 1 week. It's 1 week.
1
Come
week,
in,
y'all.
have fun. We
Yeah.
bringing virtual audiences back for live,
Yeah.
y'all. We bringing virtual audiences back. Get your tickets. All right, that's it. I had to
I
mention
remember
that.
when Brian used to have his audiences. He used to be so happy every night.
I used
Give it up
to.
for my virtual. Okay, y'all, we gotta go. I will see y'all. Well, we will see y'all next time. Be sure to watch everything. Peace.
Peace.
Prince TJ show September 10th.
My birthday.
My birthday.
I'm on the stage right now.
Adam.
Singing your favorite song. And the crowd even know where to be from as they sing along. I say you look good without no makeup, no lashes. Even better when
No matter when you wake up. We make it happen.